I do think Delgany, well, everywhere looks great in the sun, but Delgany in particular is such a gorgeous little village. Now, just before Christmas, a bit of a shocker, there had been a plan for a one-way system for trialling for 6 months. Suddenly the funding was pulled out from underneath that. But the one thing is that I know with Delgany Community Council, everybody, the businesses and all that, there was a real want for a solution. It's not a case of, well, somebody did this, somebody did that, Mary said. There is a hope and a plan.
We're absolutely aligned that we need to fix this. Yeah, it's been going on for too long. With all the developments that are going on in Delgany as well, it's got worse, which is why it's urgent that we fix it now. It's going to get even worse with the developments in the convent. We have during school days, and it's good that we're here at noon in a nice quiet day, but if we were here at 8:45 tomorrow morning, there'd be absolute gridlock and chaos in the village, and it could be 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. And then during the day, with the construction work, we have heavy goods vehicles coming through the village causing chaos. It's just an issue that needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed now. We've been trying to get a solution, I think, since about 2014. So it's not that this is a new issue. We thought we had a solution coming with Wicklow County Council. We've been told the funding was available, and we were working closely with Wicklow County Council to try and come up with the best solution for the beautiful village of Delgany. The village could be really so much more with a little bit of funding to fix the issue. So if you look around, the footpaths are too narrow, they're broken up. If you're a family with young children, you can't get a buggy through the village. Cars parking on the footpaths. Road is too narrow, particularly at the convent. And we had solution development, which is going to widen the footpaths and reduce the level of traffic through the village. I know that the proposal from Wicklow County Council was for a one-way system. We would prefer actually to create a cul-de-sac in the village so that there's access for all the residents of the village, access for the customers of the businesses in the village. Safe access will eliminate the core issue, which is the through flow of traffic. People using Delgany Village as a shortcut or rat run from Temple Carrick through to the N11 and vice versa.
I must say your solution of a cul-de-sac, and I've grown up here and I'm sort of aware of just how popular it is and the population boom and all the rest. A cul-de-sac just sounds like a perfect fit. Did the Wicklow County Council give any noises that they liked that idea? Did the town engineer like it?
Well, the town engineer I know had his own proposal that he was looking to go forward with, but we engaged with the town engineer quite a bit. We got some work done ourselves, which is where we came up with some alternative proposals, and we actually met with Wicklow County Council officials on Monday the 13th of December to talk that through, and we thought it was a very good meeting. We thought we got a good listening, and that and Rory, the city engineer, had committed to take our proposals away and come back to us in January. So that's why it was really shocking, I think, to hear on the 14th that the funding wasn't there, and I can only assume that was known when we met on the 13th. Right. That was very disappointing, and really for something that's becoming so critical and so hazardous now in the village, we just need to get this fixed. It's only a very small amount of money to solve the issue here, compared to the amount of money that's being garnered from Delgany at the moment with development levies, local property tax, which we all know went up for residents there. So there's millions and millions of euros coming out of the village, and there's not a cent being reinvested back into infrastructure. And it's not like this is luxurious infrastructure we're looking for. This is just something that makes the village safe place for people to come to the shops and the businesses that are here, walk through the village so that people feel safe coming through the village.
The one thing that struck me now, especially running the guide daily, over the last few years, is that I've never felt the kind of apathy that's in the town and Delgany and beyond. People are tired naturally and they feel jaded, and it's almost as if anything could be slipped by them at this point. That people sort of feel it's all crazy right now. It's all, and I don't know whether you've found that too, because the idea of like 150 plus houses, whatever, arriving in Delgany is most times we start a riot or there'll be parades in the town and there'll be fires on hilltops, but there seems to be almost like, of course, this is what goes on in these days. It's no shock to anybody.
Yeah, in some way it's sad, and that's why we do want to kind of change our approach. We surveyed, we've had a number of surveys of residents in the village. We did a recent survey with 380 responses, which is a fantastic response for something like that. And almost the majority of all responses referred to the traffic situation in the village being something that's critical and needs to be fixed now. As you say, there are other communities who might be much more, I guess, assertive in their sense.
Yeah.
We have tried our best to work with Wicklow County Council to solve this. We just want it solved. We don't want to create a lot of noise, but I think at this stage, Paul, we're going to have to, because this cannot be allowed to continue. It's just unacceptable. It's unsafe. It's dangerous. It won't require very much money to fix it. The money was available. We've been told it's gone. I'd like to be completely sure that it's gone, because I hear different things from some of our political representatives. We've spoken to all the local politicians, councillors. We've also spoken to some of the national politicians. Everyone agrees with us that this needs to be fixed, and fixed now. So the political will to do something seems to be there. It seems to be getting the administrative will in Wicklow County Council to just get on with it. And they'll get huge support from the community in doing this. Yeah?
Well, I mean, it's just such a logical, kind of step forward, rather than this is some kind of, we'd like a swimming pool. This is just pure, logic. It's a real necessity in the village.
Fix the footpaths, sort the traffic, make the village safer, make Delgany a much more attractive place.
For now, they could put about 600 zebra crossings around. That'll be handy, because I walk the dog and it takes about 20 minutes to get across a road here.
You wouldn't need them, Paul.
That's the thing. I'm just saying in the interim,
in the proposal that we suggested. Now you would need them for sure, because we have seen people have to almost come up and stop the traffic to get across the road with a buggy. But if we can just do the simple things, widen the footpaths, make the village a cul-de-sac, access for the residents of the village, access for the customers of the businesses in the village, and then a place that feels good to walk through, cycle through, come and stop, buy your coffee in the bear paw, go and visit the Wicklow Arms, which is great to see it open, and there's going to be a lot more kind of visiting to the village, we hope. So we really can't understand why this has not happened so far. And we really, really, really need Wicklow County Council.
I suppose the final thing is just given the sense, as I said, that I've never felt it before, just quite as strong, the sense of apathy and the sense of resignation. Would you have a strong feeling about the development around the Carmelite? I mean, that do you accept that it's going to happen, or is there still a fight that you feel can be won?
Well, there's still the option to appeal to An Bord Pleanála, which we're considering at the moment. It's a difficult one, because the original application Wicklow County Council opposed, and when An Bord Pleanála approved that. So it's very, very confusing to see Wicklow County Council now approve the revised proposals that have gone in there. So it feels, I guess one feels a bit helpless in the face of all of these decisions. The Carmelite site is going to get developed. We would like the right sort of development there, but I guess we're pragmatic that something's going to happen. But if that happens in this village as it is today, just imagine the construction traffic and the extra traffic from all the development that's gone in there. We just need to fix this and fix it once and for all. And it's a very good step in creating something here in Delgany Village. It's beautiful now, but it could be so much more, Paul, so much more, with a little bit of investment. And considering the amount of money that's taken out of Delgany, a small investment here would do so much, so much for us.
It'd be nice if they remember that people actually live here. It's not just like a gold mine.
It's not a cash cow.